Gotta love Crescent City. Yeah, Tuesday. Looks like a November winter's day. On Sunday, certainly a May day. But today looks like a day in the winter. Yeah, they say, just wait around a little while and you'll see the weather change. A lot of changes in our weather for this week. We love the rain though, and you love Crescent City when it's raining, when it's sunshiny, for what it is and what God does with it. So we want to lift up praises for the rain. I guess we're in a severe drought. One of my daughters called me and said, "Did you know that you're in a severe drought in Northern California?" And I said, "I did not know that, but we have been short on rain, so God bless the rain, and He blesses us through that rain." Talking about change today, yesterday I was able to participate in the, sit in on, I should say, the meeting that we had for churches regarding guidelines for reopening. And we learned a few things, but we didn't learn exactly when that's going to take place. But we have to establish our guidelines and be ready for the changes that have already taken place with our shelter in place and how we've done that. And as we open up again and gather, we'll have to have policies in place, as what we've been told, so that we are guaranteeing safety for our people, and especially for the most vulnerable. So things like spacing, our physical spacing, and having guidelines for that, and numbers of people, if we were to gather, how many people, and how many rows to use, all those things. So it seems every day things are changing with regard to our situation with the COVID-19 and the virus these days. Change in this case is going to be good because we're going to be able to gather together again. Talking about loving Crescent City, this is a time to love not just the weather and where we live, but the people of Crescent City. Of course, we begin first with our own people among our members, and seeing to that we're staying connected and that we're loving on each other via email and phone calls, and staying connected. Oh, so wonderful to gather for communion on Sunday. We will be having one of those again. May change the time frame. I apologize for, apparently I didn't get that out on the web and on our website, so a lot of people were kind of left holding the bag. They didn't know we were going to have it. We did have a fine turnout, 45 people, including myself. But as we move along, we'll have more of those, and eventually we'll start gathering here at the church, all of us. But that time has not come, so we have to be ready for more changes to our daily routine when it comes to attending church, and what that will take, what we will need to have in place in order for that to happen. So we'll be working on a policy. Foursquare's already got a committee working on one, and they're so kind to offer, Roger has offered to share it with us so that we can modify it or edit it according to our needs here at Grace. So that's nice to hear. But so we've got a lot of work to do. In the meantime, we want to try to stay connected. I know that people are yearning for communion. We try to meet that need. A number of you have asked for Bible studies, and I know that Renee is doing one with her youth now. I didn't know she was doing a Wednesday evening one with the youth, and with the youth and the families on Sundays. That's normal. I would like to hear from you if you have a time or subject that you would like to consider doing a Zoom meeting. This would be a Bible study where we could interact through the internet and using Zoom and meeting together and being able to ask questions and interactive process. I've got a couple things in mind, but I'm open to what your thoughts are, where you think what would be of special interest to you. I mean, there are a number of things that we can do contemporarily that, having to do with the COVID, but we do have one of those that's available that is ongoing right now through Right Now Media. I don't know if you've been participating, but that's something you can access. If you need information on that, give the church a call. I'd be happy to talk to you about that. Again, loving one another, interacting the best way we can with one another, and staying positive in a situation like this. That's why I say we have to love Crescent City. We have to love the people of Crescent City who don't know Jesus out there. They're fearful. But they're open. They're open to hearing where we get our hope, where we get our comfort. Why we are not fearful, not feeding our fear, as the Right Now Media study says. We're avoiding that by feeding it with the hope and love of Jesus. I hope that you are doing well today. You're not able to work in your yards and do your gardening, so maybe you're doing something inside while you're sheltering at home. Me, I'm here preparing for Sunday service, preparing for the next great adventure that God has for me, as He has for you. God bless you all, and I will see or talk with you tomorrow. The Lord bless you and keep you safe in these pandemic days. Pastor Marty out. God bless.